Hello, and welcome back with more adventures with Dykes on Disc by Jackie Gabrielle. Pat's Place, Part 3, A Cast of Characters. The police left Pat's Place. Teddy and her gang were preparing for a big night. They were expecting everyone and anyone who might be curious about the happenings at the bar. A dead body at the local bar was news. Most of the crime scene tape was gone. Only the patio was off limits. While she could open tonight, the back door still had crime scene tape over it. Teddy thought it added drama to the place, so she left it up for the moment. Maddie and Becky sipped beer and took turns watching the 3 televisions. Raquel and Shelley prepared both halves of the horseshoe-shaped bar. All the while, Becky was wondering, why did lesbian bars always have on sports? Do lesbians truly like sports as much as guys? She had no interest in sports at all. It was Sunday, though, so she simply made up her mind to go with it. She concentrated on watching the little men run around the screen. Around 3 o'clock, the customers started coming in. First was Kitty, the boat girl. All Becky knew about her was that she cleaned boats. She seemed like an okay person, no signs of homicidal mania that she could detect. Kitty took her seat at the end of the bar. This was where she sat, every day. Becky knew this because she was there too, every day. Another arrival was Darlene. She came through the door, dancing, iPod in, and walking and talking on the phone all at the same time. Becky liked her because she seemed to know the title and artist of every song ever. "Hey, Sunshine!" Darlene chirped. "Hey, Sunshine!" everybody echoed back. Darlene hopped onto a stool a little ways down the bar from Kitty. "The usual?" asked Raquel. "Why not?" stated Darlene. Raquel set up a bucket of beer as Darlene danced towards the jukebox. "Wait a minute," Raquel called after her. "Before you put your money in there, check and see. There should be 10 credits in there." "Yep," Darlene replied. "There sure is. What do you all want to hear?" "You pick out something. You know what we like," said Rochelle. Darlene could pick the greatest mix of songs. She really had a knack for it. Things were beginning to pick up and people were steadily streaming into the little bar. It was fairly quiet now. For the moment, you could only hear the low din of little groups of people talking, the Black Eyed Peas singing in the background. Wait till they were liquored up, though. That was another story. For now, this was it. Becky simply sat and watched it all go by. The parade of characters included bikers, swingers, dancers, and postal workers. Actually, Becky didn't know half of them and only picked up on bits and pieces of information from around the bar. Her fertile imagination had no trouble making up and filling in the blanks, though. Usually, she had her mind on other things and didn't have time or energy to try and keep up with other folks' business. Currently, there was nothing to do but sit. Sit and wait until, well, it was time to go home. Becky was getting better at sitting. It was like meditation. She chose a point to focus on, usually the little men on the TV screen, and breathed in and out slowly, counting each breath, sometimes even singing to herself. Om. And the time would seem to pass quicker. Her backup plan for when that stopped working, staying busy. She'd go get some coffee from behind the bar in a minute, then take a stroll to the bathroom. That should pass some time. Yes, she was thinking, definitely the bathroom. That was her plan. She was preparing to get up, when, as the fates would have it, Raquel made an offer that was not to be refused. "Hey, you guys, want to try a Washington apple?" was her question. "Sure," they all called back, they being the small group at Raquel's end of the bar. She had a recipe book for drinks and was always practicing on her friends and other patrons. She was a sweetheart. Becky felt blessed to know her. She loved to watch Raquel play wee tennis. She was so childlike in her enthusiasm. It was infectious, and what a smile, too. She could talk you into anything. She even got Becky to wee bowl, and that girl never did anything without at least 3 beers in her. Yeah, there was a time when even Raquel's magical personality wouldn't have stirred her. Once upon a time, Becky would have been all by herself, on the other side of the bar, playing darts and sipping a fuzzy screwdriver. She would never have gotten to know any of them. But today, here she was, stone cold sober, with all these different kinds of people. It was amazing. Without medical marijuana, it wouldn't have been possible. Speaking of that, thought Becky, maybe Teddy will take the tape off the back door so I can go talk to God soon. Crack! The report was heard over the talk and the music. Everything stopped. Teddy appeared from her office, rushing into the bar. "What the hell was that?" she demanded. Everyone was silent. Voices could be heard coming from the bathroom. Teddy strode toward the bathroom door. Dang, thought Becky, I still gotta pee. To be continued. Well, thanks again for visiting Pat's Place. We hope to see you here again soon.